Why do you call me fat? Why do you make me insecure? Why, Ed?
Stop it. You're drunk. We need some time apart. I've never called her fat.
No, instead he just makes her feel horrible about herself when he himself looks like the TikTok bee.
And the best part of this plan is, no one can stop me.
Awesome!
Big Ed and Liz are stuck in a loop of toxic behavior. First, they fight.
During the photo shoot, how are you doing after that? You guys okay? I feel like he doesn't want to see me grow or succeed.
And Liz either looks miserable and says she's happy, or reveals something horrible that Ed has said to her.
Does he want you to lose weight? Does he say that? Not exactly, but he's definitely brought up the point of, like, past pictures of myself.
Imagine being body shamed by this guy, an actual potato that preys on young women.
He will look through photos and be like, oh, do you ever think about being back to that size? And it's kind of insulting.
Never thought I'd feel so insecure about myself the way that I do now.
But no matter how miserable Ed makes Liz, they always make up. It's just a never-ending nightmare. So how do they keep their romance alive at this point? Well, by pretending that they are other people.
We usually do date night at least once a week, and then role play. It's just peppered in.
Even rewatching it happen, I'm still not sure how Ed picked up Liz in the first place. But he's trying again tonight by pretending to be someone else.
I'm Slide, with a Y, because I slide into people's DMs.
Get lost.
Okay, one more time.
If you've been watching these two long enough, you know that they drink together often. And it seems to be something they enjoy to do together, but it also has caused a lot of their big fights. Yet they continue to drink, and the fights seem to just get worse. They have lost all support from Ed's family, and none of them plan to attend their engagement party. The only family support that they seem to have left is Liz's grandparents, but even they are skeptical.
She just got out of one bad relationship, and now he's pushing her and pushing her. That's not good.
And they seem to be most concerned about the 30-year age gap.
Are you willing to take care of him when he's not able to?
I'm scared to lose him.
But the most concerning part of this relationship is watching the infinite loop of misery. Liz is so worried about losing Ed, but is equally as worried about their next fight. She knows that Ed will fuck up again in some way.
It scares me that one day he'll find a way to, like, ruin something good.
She knows that they will continue to have these problems, but is a broken record saying that she won't stay if he breaks up with her again.
I do worry about the one day after getting married, and Ed will want to take a break. But if Ed and I take a break, I'm never going to get back together with him again.
But sadly, we know that she won't break up with him, and they're about to have their most explosive fight yet. It's finally here, Ed and Liz's engagement party. Woo. It's their moment to prove to all of Liz's family and Ed's friends that they are happy and ready to get married.
Feels so good to be in a room full of people that support us.
And their night actually starts off pretty well, except the part when Ed calls Liz's mom, Mommy.
I probably shouldn't say mommy, right? She's younger than I am.
He did have to fulfill his quota of being a jackass at least once tonight. But even with that creepy comment, Liz's mom gives her blessing.
You have taken care of her, and you have brought my baby girl back from a dark, dark place.
And they could have just ended on that positive note, but no. Their toxic relationship must poison the night in some way. At the end of the night, Liz has an altercation with one of the guests off camera. The person was removed from the party because Liz had them removed by security.
I think there's something there that we need to talk about.
No, there's nothing there.
But Ed thinks that something else was going on.
This looks like an emotional fight.
So at this point, everyone has been drinking quite a bit, and Ed decides it's time to ruin the night.
We got in a relationship.
Seriously?
That's what it looked like.
Seriously?
Later.
Oh, go yourself.
And just like that, Liz takes off. And she must be pretty hammered because we see her take her shoes off and she's barefoot running around the city.
He's so insecure.
I can now officially add her to my Mike and Paul's running away edit.
She's a runner, she's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard.
Ed says he's concerned for Liz's safety, but when he finally gets her on the phone, he does not try to de-escalate the situation.
You are out of control, you're drunk.
Shut the up.
She is very drunk though, and they need to both stop drinking and just break up already.
Liz, you're drunk, and there was something going on there. She was getting physical with you.
No, she wasn't.
He He tells Liz that she needs to leave her ring and move out. So she does just that and leaves her ring right there.
And you're hiding something.
And continues to walk down the street barefoot. Ed just casually gets an Uber and goes home, so he's not that worried about her. The producers are actually the ones that get her home safely.
Threw my wedding ring in the grass and it's gone.
To prevent more fighting, I expected the producers to bring her to a hotel, or at least to where her grandparents are staying. But no, they bring her straight back to Ed's house.
Maybe you gotta go back with your grandma and grandpa.
Whatever.
I'm serious.
So they actually brought a wasted Liz to Ed to film them drunken fighting. That actually seems unsafe, doesn't it? And they can do this, but they somehow miss the altercation Liz had in the bar.
Liz, when we split up, you with both men and women. I'm tired of your dishonesty. I want to marry you, but I can't.
You don't want to marry me.
Ed doesn't trust Liz to the point where he thinks she invited her lover to an engagement party, and Liz has to explain that she wouldn't do that. The fact that they can't even trust each other to invite or not invite people to their engagement party is red flag number 5 million.
You're saying meanful, hateful things to me. You call me fat, you tell me I have a small whatever.
Because you called me fat.
I never called you fat.
Yes, you did. And you don't have a reason to call people fat, by the way.
He didn't directly call her fat, but he has hinted that she needs to lose weight and cannot deny that.
Why do you call me fat? Why do you make me insecure? Why, Ed?
Stop it. You're drunk. I've never called her fat.
No, instead he just makes her feel horrible about herself when he himself looks like the TikTok bee.
Big Ed the Fly wants to remind you to subscribe to this channel.
You're my best view. We need some time apart.
I want to say that that's the smartest thing he has said, because yes, they do need time apart, but he's only using this to have power over her because he still thinks she is cheating on him somehow.
The woman that the altercation that you had grabbed, were you in a physical relationship with her?
Never.
Yes, I will find out.
I'm not attracted to any woman.
And the fighting just keeps on going.
I don't know.
Am
You
I
tell
gay?
me. There's been too many coincidences with you.
What coincidence if she doesn't go anywhere or have any friends?
I have a curfew. I don't go out with friends. So I don't know how Ed thinks I cheated on him with the woman.
She has a curfew? No wonder she went crazy and ran away barefoot.
You are a sad puppy. You're not that attractive, by the way. F you for that.
You're rude. You're rude.
I couldn't help myself.
Where's the $13,000 ring I bought you? Where's that at?
At this point, I almost forgot about the ring. And the more times I hear him say it's $13,000, the less I believe that it was actually $13,000.
Probably in a bush.
Oh, I hope you're kidding.
I'm actually glad she lost it, and I hope this breaks them up for good and we don't see them on the show anymore.
You are dumb.
I'm dumb? What am I supposed to do to prove to you?
You could have used that money to help your grandparents out financially.
They are arguing like this so casually, it must happen all of the time.
Well, I would rather you do that than throw it in a bush.
I don't need your money.
You're not getting anything. You're out of my life.
They drop another hint that this is a regular thing when Ed says this.
Try to walk home from a restaurant like you always do.
I'm not sorry.
So they argue and she runs away all of the time? I hope she normally wears shoes when that happens.
So you want me to leave?
No.
I'm gone tomorrow.
Okay,
I'm
good.
gone tomorrow.
If you think this can't get any worse, it does. They argue on the next episode because they can't remember what they said when they were drunk.
You tell me.
I just
said
you had a small. That's what I said.
I was probably drunk and I don't remember.
It's not okay.
Yeah, and it looks like Liz didn't move out. Darn. We can only hope that they break up for good at some point, and we never see them on another season of Happily Ever After again. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!